That was my traveling for the next month for the next 2 months.
Oh.
You wanna walk around?
Or do you just want to say that out loud?
Being in the next round of layoffs, if any, is very low.
Yeah.
So she's going to be losing.
I think this one is, take this over here, because this one is kind of a bit cold.
Not signed for you? I can't open it. He slipped. I'm just a rebel to the world with no place to go. Oops. Okay, well, I'm just gonna put this back. Ah! Oh, I don't want to smell. my god. Whoopsies. Ah! Huh. Okay, we'll compromise. Some small ones, some big ones. That's not really compromising, is it? It's just... oh well. I don't care enough. Some potatoes. Okay, my knife is stuck. This is not good, is it? Go down! Beautiful. That's enough. In it goes. I don't see it. What? There's no way. Gadgets. Can opener. Where is it? What the heck? Hold on. I found it. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Is it the other way? Am I stupid? I feel like I forgot how to do this. Wait. Right? You squeeze. Hold on. Squeeze. Yes, I understand now. Boop. Where's the ladle? There it is. Okay, it's too white. I want it to be like a little bit darker. I'll make it darker. Oh, no, 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 no.
See, you do about half of this.
Okay.
You put, your finger down here. So, when you put the meat, you kind of put it together. And then that's it.
Oh.
You videotaping?
My life? Just a nice scenery? Pendant. It's just a sing close, we might not go our separate ways. Sing close, we might not be a passing phase. Dude, it's falling off my lap. I can't even see it. This is why I don't eat in this car. No!
Here are some pom-poms and some lots of things that you
What if I just drop my phone into here? Would I like dive and get it? I don't know. I'm holding it.
to me, and there was a time where I had to give that when I quit my job, and I was like, okay, what if
I have like something to.
Ow!